Hello everybody, it is Emery48 here, and welcome back to another Star Wars Sunday. Today we are doing short stories from 22 BBY Month 4 after the Battle of Geonosis. The first short story is Omega Squad Targets by Karen Travis. Now I did see something that made it seem like it wasn't quite in this month, but I read it anyway because I would forget to come back to this short story if I didn't read it now, and it didn't really seem like it spoiled anything, so that's fine. Aten went on a sabotage mission with Null Arc Trooper Prudy. They weakened droids coming out of a factory. The rest of Omega Squad was still at base. This was as much a mission as a learning experience in sabotage for Aten. Another Null Arc, Mariel, stole information from Kamino, as the Kaminoians have lost one of their lead cloners. They are likely planning to sell the information in cloning and affecting human lifespans, as many predict if they can speed up a lifespan, they can also slow it down. Cal Scarata, the trainer of most of Omega Squad, except for Aten, is in charge of the Null Arcs, and there are only 6 Null Arcs in the army. Scarata and Ordo, another Null, picked up Mariel, and they found a conversation between Lama Su, the Prime Minister of Kamino, and Chancellor Palpatine. Unless the Republic put in another order, there is not going to be new batches of clones. Prudy and Aten met up with Scarata, Ordo, and Mariel, saying someone in intelligence is heavily overestimating how many droids the Separatists have. Aten is going to regroup with Omega Squad and share the new info he has learned. Scarata and the Nulls have something big brewing. Scarata reported to Master Zay, advising they concentrate the power of the clones and wipe out the Separatist droids planet by planet. Zay agreed and said Mace Windu has been advising Palpatine of this as well, but Palpatine wanted to stay spread out, as focusing on one planet may look like excessive force to the neutral worlds. The Null Arcs are now going to hunt down Kosai, the missing Kaminoian cloner. I like that short story, as it just followed off the back of a story about Omega Squad, so it was good to still see them in action. The next short story is Stormfleet Warnings by Jude Watson. It's the first time we've heard of Anakin and Obi-Wan, probably since watching the Clone Wars. Anakin and Obi-Wan baited a Separatist fleet into an asteroid field. 2 of the Separatist ships were destroyed before the fleet, known as the Storm Fleet, retreated. Obi-Wan and Anakin then carried on their way back to Coruscant and the Jedi Temple. Short and sweet little story, but a good addition to the Star Wars universe. The third and final short story for today's video is Duel by Timothy Zahn, who wrote one of the novels we've already read. Yoda rescued Commander Brolus from his last stand against a formation of droids and a Hailfire droid, which is the double-wheeled missile-firing droids, seen mostly in episode 3. That's all that short story had. A fun little combat story for Yoda. Overall, I enjoyed these stories. The only one that really pushed the story of the universe forward was the first one, the Omega Squad Targets. But overall, 3 good short stories. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.